Want to know what a long-haul flight is really like on Australia's budget airline Jetstar? Is it really as bad as social media makes out? In today's video, we're taking you on board our flight from Australia to Seoul, South Korea. From check-in and baggage allowance to seat comfort, in-flight meals and arrival at Incheon, we'll show you exactly what to expect when flying 10 hours with low-cost airline Jetstar. We've got through immigration.
Yeah,
and
we didn't have to check in because we checked in online, so our bags haven't been weighed.
Yet we're wondering whether they're going to be weighed at the boarding gate. We're hoping not, because although our packing video will show that we're under 7 kilos, somehow we managed to gain weight in our baggage and we were both a bit over. So my pockets are full of things. I'm having to carry the technology bum bag, but I was actually pretty much on weight. Yes, well, I'm on weight once you put that in your under your jumper. So anyway,
we'll be fine.
We're heading up to the Qantas Club because we have Qantas Club membership, which runs out in September this year, and it's gone up such a huge amount. We won't be renewing that, but let's head up to the Qantas Club and have some breakfast.
As well as a bit of a dodgy cooked breakfast, at least you can have a glass of Chardonnay Pinot Noir.
Not champagne.
Correct.
Pauper's version of champagne.
Pauper's version of champagne, but it's actually not too bad.
You sure?
Well, I don't think so, but I don't have much taste, eh? I think there's a hole in the bottom of this glass.
Yeah, I can see you've got another bit of food.
Yeah.
You're trying to stock up before we go on our budget airline.
I am, so that we don't have to pay for more food on the plane.
Now I'm wondering, we should have bought our Yeti flask and you could have just emptied a few glasses of champagne into it.
Why don't I just walk out with the whole bottle while I'm at it?
That might break a few aviation rules, I reckon.
Probably.
Qantas Club done. Now time to see if we have to get our bags weighed. We're having a debate. What's our debate?
Whether you're overweight or not.
That's just plain cheeky. So from what we can see, we're going to speak quietly, what we can see is there doesn't appear to be any scales.
And there doesn't appear to be anything to worry about, huh?
We might just
not worry about it.
Wait until we actually board, because I'm not confident that there's not magically going to appear scales. It is a budget airline.
We're fine.
Can't see any scales yet, Simon. Still time.
We're fine.
Hey?
We're fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Is it about now you're pleased that we paid the extra $50 to have seats with all that legroom?
You damn skippy it is.
What did we get away with?
You being overweight. bacon and egg ciabatta for lunch. Honestly, it's edible, but that's about as good as it gets. Pretty average.
You do get a hot cup of tea with food, but it's half empty. Well, here's a bathroom tour. As you can see, it's tiny, pretty much your normal bathroom, sink, toilet, not much else to show. Hand soap, tissues, that's about it. We hope we've given you an insight in exactly what it's like to fly on Jetstar from Brisbane to Seoul. But before we sign off, we'd like to share some of our reflections. The long-haul flight was definitely by far more comfortable than flying domestic flights with Jetstar. Even in the normal seats, there's more leg room and a little bit more comfort. The exit row seats that we paid that extra $49 per person for was definitely a great choice for more legroom and far more comfortable. Though being directly in front of the toilets, it meant that there was a lot of traffic noise, and especially at night with people coming and going. The cabin crew on the flight were friendly, they were wonderful, and they walked through the cabin regularly, offering free glasses of water, which saved us having to purchase bottled water. That being said, food that was served was pretty average. I have to say it's by far our least favourite meals on any of the airlines that we've flown with. The servings were small and, to be honest, they're a little bit bland. Also, if you don't pre-order your meals, you're not guaranteed that they'll have what you want. So our recommendation is go into your managed bookings either on the app or on the website once you've booked, and order meals that you have included in your bundle so you specifically get what you want, or you can go in and purchase extra meals. We got a meal in our bundle for our first service, but the second service isn't included, so we did have to pay extra for our food then. Also, you'll be charged for absolutely everything extra that you want. So they don't even include a soft drink or a cup of tea. So just be prepared that if you do want that cup of tea, that you are going to have to pay extra for it. As you would have seen in our video, check baggage isn't included in the basic fare. It does come in some of the bundled fares, but the basic fare comes with carry-on only, and that is 7 kilos. You can pay a little bit extra to get that a higher kilogram weight, but you do obviously have to pay for that. They are normally quite strict and weigh at the boarding gate or at check-in, but there wasn't any weighing at the boarding gate this time, so I think we were pretty lucky. So here's our hot tips for making a Jetstar international flight a little bit more comfortable. Don't forget to bring noise cancelling headphones. This really cuts down on all that traffic noise, especially if you're sitting near the toilets. Our preference is using Apple AirPods, or we do have Bose Quiet Comfort over the ear headphones as well, and they are amazing, especially if you are sleeping, because they're far more comfortable than in the ears. Dress in layers. It gets really quite cold and you want to avoid having to pay that extra to get yourself a blanket, so dress in layers so that you can layer down if you're getting too warm, or layer up if you're getting cold. We quite often will pack a little lightweight blanket into our baggage so that we can use that, especially if we are going on a night flight. And don't forget, if you do need a neck pillow, we tend not to travel with neck pillows, but if you do need one, don't forget to pack one of those. Pack snacks, because if you get a little bit peckish, and we don't want anyone getting hangry on a flight, you will get charged for any snacks that you want to buy while you're on the flight. So pack some snacks and nibblies to take along. You can take a empty water bottle through in an immigration and security, and you can fill a water bottle up in the airport. They generally do have bubblers, so that's a way of bringing some water in with you. But like I said, they did give free glasses of water throughout the flight. And lastly, don't forget to download some entertainment if you don't want to pay extra. You can have in-seat entertainment, but it does come at a cost. Offhand, I think it was around $10 or $12 for the duration of the flight. We generally just download some offline Netflix onto our phones or our iPads. So that's something to consider to save yourself a little bit of extra money. And that's a wrap on us flying Jetstar to Seoul. If you've enjoyed our video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We have a heap of our Seoul videos that have been released, and we also have a trip coming up to Japan. We're flying Qantas this time for the first time to Japan. Let us know in the comments if you've flown Jetstar overseas and what your experience has been. We'd love to hear about it. Till next time, see you.